Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some hospital photos from when I was in the hospital. For those of you that are new and don't know, back in June of this year, I had a knee-sun fundoplication surgery. Basically, long story short, I had one as a baby because of my birth defect, because I was born with a lot of my insides in the wrong spot. So because my stomach was in my chest as a baby, I had the nasal fundoplication surgery to push my stomach back down. And then a couple of months ago, I started having some health issues. Actually, more like a year or so ago, started having some health issues, and found out that my nasal fundoplication surgery slipped. So I did decide to get it redone, and in getting it redone, a muscle in my stomach got hit because they couldn't see the muscle because of the too much scar tissue. So they actually hit a muscle in my stomach that caused gastroparesis, and which basically means that my food processes slower than normal. Um, it does it is common for it to happen to like people with diabetes, people that are diabetic. But in my situation, that's not the reason why I have it. Um, in my situation, it is a surgery complication. Um, I used to deal with a whole lot of nausea, like right after I'd eat, but I just recently got on medication for it, so it's helping the nausea. Um, I still have days where I feel sick, but it's not quite as bad as what it was. So I wanted to show you some pictures that I took or that was taken in the hospital, or even some pictures from home. Um, I'm not going to show all of them because some of them are personal, either because it's a personal picture or because it shows my last name, which I don't share online. But I wanted to show you some of these pictures here. So let me find the first one. Um, so this picture was taken at the hospital. If you don't know what I'm pointing at, it is basically throw up bags. This is when we went to the hospital to get some testing done. This is before we found out I had gastroparesis, but this is where I was getting the test to see if I did have it, and it turns out that I do have gastroparesis. My food processes slower than it needs to. And I was actually feeling like really nauseous at that point because I was supposed to be eating eggs and toast that had like this white dye stuff in it for this test, and I would have to wear my mask whenever the doctors were in there or the nurse was in there, and I was feeling so sick, and I realized that I was sitting under like throw up bags, even though because of my surgery I'm not able to throw up. So um, it was like kind of frustrating in a way because you want that relief. This was the x-ray machine that I was on. Basically, it went like halfway, like up to my stomach, and then they took the picture. It was about a 1 second picture, and then I would go back and sit down. It was like a 1 minute picture every like 5 hours or so. And then let me find the other ones for you. So some of these pictures were taken before surgery, some of them were taken after, but I do want to show you some pictures of what a bad day looked like. So this is one of the pictures. This was after I was home from surgery. I was having a day where I wasn't feeling good. So yeah. Or this one. This picture I took after I got home from the hospital. In the hospital, I had to get, I think it was fluids maybe every day, something like that. I remember getting a needle for something every day, but I don't. I know I got a shot in my stomach every day, and then I think it was like every few hours or something in the hospital they had to like poke me or something. And this is what my arm looked like after I got back home. It was like all bruised. And then this picture was taken, I think, on day 2 in the hospital. I was able to sit in a like recliner type chair, and I was coloring. I think it was the first week after surgery, I was on a liquid diet, so it was like soup, Gatorade and water, and Jello. And this is what it looked like in the hospital. I had so much Jello that was honestly like gross. And then a lot of our friends and family, they heard that I had surgery. A lot of them actually didn't want to come to the hospital because of COVID, so they like mailed me different things, and it like came to the hospital, so that was really cool. The flowers were from our pastor's family. The balloon was from my little brother. The minion was from our aunt. And so was the Minnie Mouse headband. These were the flowers that our pastor's family bought me when they heard I was in the hospital. Now I wanted to show some pictures of what a sick day looked like. So here's one of them. Another one. I think that might be all I got on there as far as like that situation goes. Yeah. So, thanks for listening to my story, and thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.